Hi Adams, this is Miss K, and we are on Unit 8, Lesson 9 today. The first thing you're going to do is reread the chapter we read last lesson. So you can either do that on your own, or you can rewatch the video, which is right here, and then we're going to answer some questions. So go ahead and reread the chapter, and then come back here when you're ready. Question number 1 asks us, John Silver says he'll give Captain Smollett his word of honor. Do you think Captain Smollett should trust Silver? Why or why not? So we're going to restate by saying, I think Captain Smollett should or should not trust Silver. And then you're going to tell me a reason. One reason is blank. So think about what happened in the text that makes Silver a trustworthy person or an untrustworthy person. For number 2, why do Captain Smollett and John Silver's men fight? That should say Captain Smollett and John Silver's men fight. I will fix that when I'm done recording, and that's true or false. Number 3, who wins the fight? John Silver's men or Captain Smollett's men? Number 4, who leaves the stockade and goes out alone? Which character did that? Number 5 is an opinion question. Why do you think this chapter is titled The Plan? So this chapter is titled The Plan because blank. Think about what happened in the chapter that had to do with making a plan. What plan was created? And then lastly, it says at the end of this chapter, who do you think has the upper hand? And to say you have the upper hand means you have more power or control. So who has more power right now at the end of this chapter? Captain Smollett's men or John Silver's men? And then support with evidence from the text. So you're going to say blank has more power. It's going to be either Captain Smollett's men or John Silver's men. And then you're going to find evidence to support your answer. So in the text, it says blank. And that will be your evidence. So what happens in the text that tells you that John Silver or Captain Smollett's men have more power? That's it for reading. So let's head over to skills. So we're going to start with some word work. We're focusing on the word craft. In the chapter we read, this is what it says. The little coracle was a safe boat for someone my size, but she was the most difficult craft to manage. Craft means a ship or boat. And here's one more example of the word craft. The captain sailed his craft through the storm. So number 1, what part of speech is the word craft? Use the sentences. Use the definition, and I actually give you the part of speech in the reading vocab, so go back to that if you need to. Is it a noun, an adjective, a verb, or an adverb? Now, craft is one of those words that has more than one meaning. So a craft can be a ship or a boat, and it can also be a skillful work. So if you make furniture, that is your craft. If you make clothes, that is a craft. So you're going to read these sentences and you're going to tell me which definition of craft is being referred to. So for number 2, we boarded the craft to go out on the water. Is that a ship or a boat, or is that a skill? Number 3, my grandfather taught my brother the craft of whittling items out of wood. Number 4, my grandmother loves knitting and is very good at the craft. Number 5, from the craft, they were able to see dolphins. And number 6, they wondered if the craft would still float after the wreck. So you're just choosing which definition of craft works in that sentence. And for 7, 8, 9, and 10, you're going to be filling in the blank with the correct word. So we're looking at the prefix im and in. Number 7, my sister said that it was blank to be afraid of the dark. But my dad told me that even adults are afraid of things. Important, independent, immature, or inaudible. Be sure to look the words up if you don't know the meaning. Number 8, I slept through my alarm because the volume was turned down so low that it was blank. Number 9, my teacher says that it is blank to be on time for class so you don't miss anything. Number 10, I want to be blank and make some money on my own over the summer. And last but not least, you're going to practice some spelling words. So here are your spelling words. We have captain, voyage, buccaneer, league, ferocious, fortune, mutiny, treasure, commotion, and nautical. You can choose any of these 4 activities to complete to prepare yourself for our spelling assessment, which is coming up. So you can write or type each word 3 times. You can write each word in a sentence. You can find synonyms and antonyms for each word. So a synonym and an antonym for each word. Or you can spell each word out loud 3 times. So pick one way to practice your words, and that is it for today. Have a great rest of your day.